All right, well, hello everyone. This is a extemporaneous Potter Expositor upload video. I'm Roy Potter. Today is still the 9th of May, 2019. And as you can tell from the title of this, President Trump announced today that his people do not want to prosecute former Secretary of State John Kerry for his Logan Act violation with the Iranians. Hello, everyone, as you come in. Yes, you heard that right. I was first notified about this from a Twitter follower. Thank you for that. You know who you are. And then I went and I checked it, and sure enough, that's exactly what Trump said. I wasn't able to hear his speech this morning for a number of reasons. This does not portend well for us. This is not what we want to hear. But I do want to tell everyone real quick, okay? John Kerry is likely involved in more than just this Logan Act violation. And of all the things he's done or may have been involved in, this would be minor, I think, in comparison. So let's not jump off the ship and drown ourselves over this, okay? It's troubling, and I tweeted that this is not a good sign. But at the same time, why waste DOJ resources on a Logan Act violation, which is very rarely prosecuted anyway, when there's so many other real problem crimes, treasons, seditions that the DOJ can go after? This could be a sign that they're not going to. Trump was saying, well, it's not good to go after your political enemies, and as I've pointed out before, going after crimes is not taking vengeance on your political enemies. But on the reasonable side, as I just stated, the Logan Act violation would be minor compared to all of the other crimes that we're talking about. So let's not jump overboard on this and give up at this point. I think that's just something to consider. Okay, so I just wanted to mention that real quick in passing. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're doing okay. And as I said earlier, Twitter has become kind of a disappointment for me. I do use it for information. That's why I first got onto Twitter to keep track of certain news organizations and individuals that I wanted to follow. I never really intended it to become a social platform for myself. And every time I've allowed it to do that, it's been a mistake. People get upset because I won't banter with them. And I just talked about that, just the other day. And I just want to remind everybody because I just got some more DMs, wanting to have this contact and now wanting to get into arguments. I'm not going to do it, okay? I'm not. So don't plan on me doing that. I'm just not going to do it. Like I said, if you have something you want to study that's opposite to my take on things, that's fine. But Twitter is not going to be the place where I do the debate with you. Okay, I'm just not. Just doesn't lend itself to that. And this person got very upset with me, but sorry about that. Okay, and the next thing is I noticed I went back on the video that I did this morning because uh, I wanted to 4th of July picnic at Roy's. I wanted to see if anybody caught something that I did today. And there are some things like, oh, you made a Freudian slip when you said cover up. Well, actually, there was another reason why I slipped on that. But, I saw all the comments and a lot of good stuff there. But, and I don't expect you to go into in-depth study on anything, but I did a little thing today on Hebrew. I'll just give you a hint. And there's one thing that should be added that wasn't. And I just wanted to see if anybody's paying attention. So nobody has yet. And there's probably about 100 comments now, and there was nothing on the chat. Of course, the chat closed when the live stream stopped. But as an assignment, if you dare, go check out that Hebrew again and see if you can find what I left out. And there's a reason why I left it out. Because it's another, somebody brought up gematria and some other things, but there's also another thing there that's important. And it goes along with some of my old videos on the meaning of in the beginning, Brashit. It kind of goes along with that and what that entails, which is the first word in Genesis, meaning in the beginning. Anyway, I just want to throw that out there to see if anybody will take the time. I'm not saying you have to. Maybe you're not that interested, and that's fine. But if you do, please do. And I also got some comments about how evil Kabbalah is. Well, I'm not going to be able to convince anybody when they've been told by their preachers and by people who don't know anything or who have a vested interest in keeping you ignorant. And that's really what it's about, to not look into it. Yeah, if you go and you study Aleister Crowley's form of Kabbalah, yeah, that's nasty stuff. I mean, you can get into some trouble with that spiritually. Yeah, absolutely. But the Kabbalah that came about after the destruction of the second temple of Herod's temple, um, was as a result of the loss of the Hekkalot because of the loss of the sacred implements of Moses. And I won't go into any more detail than that, other than to say that the study of the letters and the words is not wicked, it's not evil, it's not witchcraft. And that's the type of Kabbalah I use. Okay. And all it means is to reveal. Kabbalah just means to reveal. What did Jesus say? It's like I said today, it's given to some to know the mysteries of God, right? Have it revealed to them. But you can do it if you have an honest study. You can do it if you have an honest study, and that's not wicked. Kabbalah is based upon the ancient prophetic style of Hekkalot, which means chambers, which Jesus mentioned in the New Testament. He just didn't understand it when he said, "In my Father's house are many mansions." Well, I don't want to get into any detail on this right now. Just to tell you, those people that will tell you not to study Notarikon, rabbinic hermeneutics, Notarikon, Gematria, Thashrak, the Kabbalah explained by Rabbi Kaplan, for instance, those types of things, and just going and getting a Hebrew alphabet and looking at the different meanings of the letters and their numerical value and their other things that you need to look at there once you get more skilled in it. That's not wicked. That's not evil. And people that tell you that, they're not right. I'm not talking about doing the Kabbalah again of Aleister Crowley, or even of the Kabbalah Center in L.A., which people like Madonna have been members of. I'm not talking about that. That's not what we're doing. Okay, so I just wanted to let you know. And you can take it from there. Like I said, I don't really, I don't. Judaism is not is communist. Hey, are you a Christian? Who is that? Oilfield? Are you a Christian? What about in the New Testament where it talks about in the faithful, the saints have all things in common? What do you do with that one? All things in common. Uh-oh. Do you know it's there? Do you know it's there? Go look, Oilfield. All right? Go look up what they said about the saints having all things in common. Okay? Yeah. All right. And that's not communism in the sense that you're thinking. It's not the same thing. There's a difference between making sure that the poor are taken care of and that nobody has, taking advantage of somebody else. But anyway, that's another deal. I'm not going to go there. It looks like I've got a call coming in, so I got to go. Kabbalah's not evil. It's how you use it, just like anything else, all right? All right, we're going to go out here for now.